Breaking news from the heart of Chicago. A day of unthinkable tragedy shakes Firehouse 51. Chicago is reeling today from a horrific fire and a subsequent devastating accident that has left the city, and especially the beloved members of Firehouse 51, in a state of profound shock and sorrow. While we always brace ourselves for the bravery and risks our first responders face, sometimes, even in the midst of their incredible heroism, the unthinkable happens. Today, our hearts are heavy with the tragic news surrounding one of the most iconic figures of Firehouse 51, Lieutenant Kelly Severide. For years, we've watched Kelly Severide, portrayed with such raw intensity and undeniable charisma by Taylor Kinney, lead Squad 3 with an unwavering resolve. He's been the calm in the storm, the one you could always count on to charge into the most dangerous situations without a second thought. His dedication to saving lives an inspiration to us all. His quiet strength, his loyalty to his crew, and his fierce commitment to the job have made him a pillar of the Chicago Fire Department and a cherished part of our lives through our screens. But today, that steadfast presence has been met with a wave of devastating news. Reports are circulating, confirmed by multiple sources close to the fire department and a hospital, that Kelly Severide was involved in a shocking, tragic accident following a massive Chicago fire earlier today. Details are still unfolding, and our hearts are absolutely aching as we share this. The fire, which broke out in the early hours, was described as one of the most intense and unpredictable blazes the city has seen in recent memory. Our brave firefighters, including Severide and his team, battled the inferno for hours, risking everything to contain it and protect those in harm's way. True to form, Severide was at the forefront, leading his squad through treacherous conditions, demonstrating the very courage we've come to admire so deeply. However, in the aftermath of the blaze, a separate incident occurred, a devastating accident that has sent shockwaves through the community. Sources indicate that Kelly Severide was rushed to Chicago Med with critical injuries. For hours, a city held its breath, praying, hoping, clinging to any shred of good news. The silence was deafening, the worry palpable. Everyone who knows, respects, or simply watches the show felt a deep pit in their stomachs. We wished we could be there, to offer comfort, to simply let him know how much he means to us all. And now, with a heavy heart that feels impossible to bear, we must deliver the news that has shattered countless lives. Despite the heroic efforts of the medical staff at Chicago Med, who fought tirelessly and valiantly, Kelly Severide succumbed to his injuries. He passed away at the hospital. It's a moment that feels surreal, like a punch to the gut. It's not just a character. It's someone we've welcomed into our homes, whose triumphs we celebrated, and whose struggles we felt deeply. To think of Firehouse 51 without Severide, without his signature smirk, his quiet wisdom, and his unparalleled skill, feels almost impossible. The emotional impact of this loss cannot be overstated. We're talking about a man who embodied the spirit of a true hero, a firefighter whose dedication to his calling was second to none. This tragic loss will undoubtedly leave an enormous void, not just within Firehouse 51, but across the entire One Chicago universe, and in the hearts of every single fan who has followed his journey. How will his wife, Stella Kidd, cope with this unimaginable pain, especially with the recent joyful news of their pregnancy that had brought so much hope and excitement to their lives? Their love story has been a beacon of strength and commitment, and the thought of Stella navigating this devastating loss while facing new beginnings is truly heartbreaking. And what about his closest friends and colleagues? Christopher Herman, Joe Cruz, Randall McHolland, Mouch, Violet Mikami, the entire family at Firehouse 51. They are more than just a team. They are a tight-knit family forged in fire and bound by an unbreakable bond. This loss will test their resilience in ways we can barely imagine. We know they will lean on each other, as they always do, but the pain will be immense. This isn't just a plot twist. It's a profound moment that reminds us of the harsh realities and incredible sacrifices made by real-life first responders every single day. The show has always excelled at portraying the dangers and emotional toll of their work, but this particular turn of events hits different. It's a stark, painful reminder that even the strongest, most skilled among them are vulnerable. As the city grieves, we extend our deepest sympathies to the cast, crew, and writers of Chicago Fire, who have brought Kelly Severide to life with such passion and authenticity. We know this must be an incredibly difficult time for them as well.